Picture the endless sea stretching before you, waves crashing against wooden hulls, winds whipping through sails, and the horizon seemingly unreachable. Imagine standing at the edge of the known world, knowing that if you take one step too far, you may never return. This was the life of Christopher Columbus, the Italian navigator and explorer who dared to dream beyond the limits of his time. Born in 1451 in Genoa, Italy, Columbus grew up in a bustling port city, where the smells of the sea mingled with sounds of trade. Genoa's narrow streets and busy docks were the first classroom for the boy who would one day challenge the boundaries of the known world. From an early age, he became fascinated by the ocean, drawn to the stories of faraway lands, spices, gold, and the possibility of adventure. Columbus' life is a story of vision, perseverance, ambition, and controversy, a tale of a man who changed history by sailing into the unknown. Columbus was born into a modest family. His father, Domenico, and mother, Susanna, were hardworking. Recognizing their son's extraordinary curiosity and intelligence, even as a child, Columbus displayed a fascination with maps, stars, and the sea. He would spend hours sketching coastlines and imagining distant lands. He learned navigation techniques from sailors visiting Genoa and absorbed knowledge of the latest maps, ships, and maritime technology. His early exposure to Mediterranean trade routes fueled his ambition. Columbus began to believe the vast Atlantic could be crossed, a bold, dismissed idea. As a young man, Columbus left Genoa to gain experience in maritime trade, sailed along the coasts of Portugal, Spain, and Africa. He worked as a mapmaker, merchant, and navigator, learning the intricacies of seamanship and the dangers of long voyages. During this period, Columbus formulated his daring plan to reach Asia by sailing west. The traditional route overland was perilous and controlled by empires. Columbus believed that by crossing the ocean, he could open a faster, more direct path to the riches of spices, gold, and silk. Convincing anyone to sponsor this venture was an enormous challenge. Columbus presented his ideas to the courts of Portugal, England, and France. Many considered him reckless, even insane, and feared the dangers. For years, he was turned away, facing ridicule, doubt, and financial uncertainty. Finally, in the late 1480s, Columbus turned to Spain. After years of negotiation, he won the support of Queen Isabella I and King Ferdinand II. They saw the potential for wealth, influence, and expansion, and agreed to sponsor his voyage. Columbus was provided with 3 ships. Niña, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria were prepared. Months were spent securing supplies, training sailors, and planning a route across uncharted waters. On August 3, 1492, Columbus set sail. The voyage was fraught with danger. Storms battered the ships, and fear grew among the crew. Sailors whispered about mutiny. Some believed they were doomed, yet Columbus remained steadfast, inspiring his men with speeches of glory and adventure. After more than 2 months at sea, on October 12, 1492, the lookout sighted land. Columbus had reached an island in the Caribbean, naming it San Salvador. He believed he had reached Asia. In truth, he had stumbled upon a new world that would alter human history. Columbus made 3 more voyages between 1493 and 1504, exploring Cuba, Hispaniola, and Puerto Rico, mapping territories and establishing settlements. Although he never reached Asia, his expeditions opened the Americas to Europe, sparking trade, colonization, and cultural exchange. This period, known as the Columbian Exchange, reshaped the world, introducing new crops, animals, and technologies across continents. Columbus' life in the Americas was not without struggle. Governing the colonies proved difficult. He faced resistance from settlers and friction with the crown. Accusations of mismanagement and harsh treatment eventually led to his arrest and temporary imprisonment. His interactions with native populations are subject to debate. His expeditions brought disease, exploitation, and violence that devastated indigenous communities. Today, Columbus' legacy is complex, celebrated as a navigator and pioneer, yet scrutinized for the human cost of his journeys. Columbus was known for his determination and vision. He was deeply religious, keeping detailed journals of his observations. Columbus died in 1506 in Valladolid, Spain, still believing he had reached Asia, never fully realizing the scale of his discoveries. Yet his voyages changed history. Europe, the Americas, Africa, and Asia were connected. The world entered a new era of trade and cultural exchange. His story is a testament to human ambition and curiosity. It also serves as a reminder that exploration can bring both progress and profound consequences. Christopher Columbus's life embodies the paradox of exploration, daring and vision alongside controversy and consequence. His courage, determination, and willingness to venture into the unknown transformed the world forever. His legacy, complex and layered, continues to inspire, challenge, and provoke discussion about the consequences of human endeavor.